All right, hey guys, here we are, hole 4 revision. Well, this is going to be an alternate shot actually. It's very easy to kind of dial in and get a good understanding of how to play my other shot. So if you do have the Win 5 balls, I do highly recommend going that way. I'm going to show you kind of the alternate approach. If you do have kind of different balls, this is still holeable. This is actually a pretty good wind for Tour 12. I've been able to get this one a few times. I haven't played Tour 12 in forever, but back when I was actually regularly playing it, it's not that bad of a shot hopping off this fairway. This is actually the best tee box in my opinion for bouncing off this fairway, because it kind of like springboards forward a little bit more, allows you to up the backspin, and anytime you can put backspin on the ball, it comes in a little bit more reliable. So it is a little bit easier than the other tee boxes in my opinion. Alternatively though, you do want this, so this is just one of those kind of weird things. You can see opponent here going with Apocalypse. Why bother doing this with Apocalypse? You have way more ball guide with quarterback. So why would you even if you had a quarterback 2, I'd rather use a quarterback 2 than Apocalypse. It's just one of those things that I see people do, and it's just like, what are you thinking? But anyway, the first thing that I'll try to do is I'll try to kind of cheat. You can see with what I'm doing, kind of trying to cheat this hill a little bit. Should be able to get a decent amount of rollout, and we're just trying to kind of thread it up through here, more so than anything, and just kind of utilize this hill. So what I'll typically do here, maybe I'm thinking somewhere in the neighborhood of 10-ish rings, maybe just a little bit more, 10.2 rings here. I got my perfect ball, so let's just see how this looks. As I mentioned, it doesn't look like it's quite taken as much hill as I want. So you can see at that angle, if you don't quite get it up on that slope enough, it just kind of shoots through to the right. But as you can see, it's not the worst angled wind. It's something you could definitely dial in. What I would recommend is just a tad more backspin than I used, and also try to get it to go off of that right hill just a little bit more. If you can get it to feed off that right hill, it'll just kind of swing back down towards the left and give you a good chance to be able to get that hole out. So that's what you'll want to do. If, for example, you have to play Kingmakers, that's the best way that I recommend. So good luck there, guys, and I will see you guys on the next hole.